What's that? My name is Earl Winfrey. This is IntellectualRadio.com. I want to talk a minute about that mayoral debate that just happened a couple of days ago. I just happened to watch it. We have like nine people running for mayor, which is crazy, and the majority of them are black. Majority of them black. But I watched the debate. And I was really impressed with two people. I think her name is Sophia King. I've never heard of her before, but she was very, very impressive in my opinion. And Jamal Green. Jamal Green is a young buck who I think he has a shot. I like Jamal. Jamal may be a little drastic. I mean, not for me, but for Chicago. Because Chicago don't want no drastic changes. I mean, Chicago just can't do it. Chicago cannot do they want one step at a time. But see, Jamal, he's the type of guy, young buck coming up. He's very ambitious. I mean, he'll come in and he'll flip everything upside down. Or he'll attempt to. And Chicago just ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that. I love Willie. But he kind of came across as, not really knowing, how to deal with situations, One of the first questions I was asked was, how would you solve the crime in Chicago? And when your response to that question is police, I immediately shut down. Because that's not the answer. People have been trying that for years. More police. Obviously, that does not work. We could hire another 20,000 police officers. That does not work. You have to invest in these communities. You have to invest in our youth. We need something to do for these kids. We need schools. We need trade schools. We need freaking, free, extra curricular activities, for these children. We have to invest in the communities. We have to invest. Of course, we're going to always need police, but if you divest in these communities, you're going to need more police. Because what happens when you have more homeless people and more police? What happens when you have more poor people or more police? Come on now, that's not the answer. You have to have less homelessness. You have to have the less poor people. You have to create a middle class for these people. So, because you got to understand something. Construction workers ain't out there carjacking. It's just not happening. It's not happening. So we need jobs and opportunities for these people coming up, Anyway, I was impressed with Sophia King. I've never really heard her speak before, but I was very impressed. But I think the problem is, regardless of who you vote for that's African American, the problem is it's just too many of them in the race. It's just too many. It's too many. What do we have, like 7 blacks in the race? That's just too many. It's too many. Come on now, the vote's gonna be split. I don't care how you slice it. The vote is going to be split. Some are gonna vote for Willie. Some are gonna vote for Jamal. Some are gonna vote for Buckner. Come on now. It's just too split. It's just too split. Like you have Chewy, one Hispanic. Come on now. Now all the Hispanics, they're gonna vote for Chewy. All the Hispanics are gonna vote for Chewy. You know that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to split their vote. The Hispanics are gonna go with Chewy. Lightford, come on now. She's really, really jacked up a lot of things, in the city. I'm not really mad at Lori, but I expected more from her. Even the fact that the police decree has not even been fully implemented. Even just something as simple as that. Lori has not done much for the inner city, the other side, in my opinion. Lori, she just hasn't really been there. I think she's there for more so the upper class and the LGBT plus class, but so far as the lower class and the African Americans, I just don't see Lori as an impact at all. What has Lori done? What has she really done that really has made life better for African Americans? And I would say absolutely nothing. So I would hope that the race would just have 4 people: the mayor, Chewy, one African American, and the white guy. That's all you need. Those 4 people. Let them run. See how it turns out. But right now, the black vote is going to be just two split. And you know what? And the majority of African Americans are going to vote for Lori because she's already the mayor. So that's going to happen. So, but if I had to pick who I think is going to win, I'm going to say it's going to be Chewy. And the reason why is because Hispanics support Hispanics. You have people who never ever heard this man speak that are Hispanic. They're going to go out and vote for Chewy. You have Hispanics who've never ever even voted before. We're going to go out and vote for Chewy. I remember once being downtown at the march, and there were no Hispanics there. None, not one. And this was some issues that kind of faced them as well. And I spoke to several Hispanics and asked them, "Why aren't you downtown?" And they told me it was too close to freaking the border police or something crazy like that. Too close to immigration. That they didn't like being downtown because immigration is downtown. Like what? This is crazy. But I tell you what, they're coming out for Chewy. You can bet they're coming out for a Chewy. So I think that, in my opinion, Chewy is going to pull it off. I think Jamal is going to be close, but I think Chewy's going to pull it off. I think Willie's going to probably wind up third, fourth place. He's done a lot. I love Willie because he's done so much for Chicago. He really has. I don't think there's anyone in Chicago who hasn't been helped by Willie. So Willie is a good guy. He is a good guy. We all know it. We all love Willie. But what are his chances of winning? I just don't see that. So I think that Chewy is gonna take it because, like I said, the Hispanics will come out in droves to vote for Chewy just because he's Hispanic. And black folks don't do that. Black folks don't vote for you just because you're black. They don't do that. We used to. We don't do it anymore. We have to find out, what it's talking about. What is his platform? What does he stand on? So Chewy gonna get a lot of votes from black folks because they just feel like, he just because it's a platform or whatever. So black folks are gonna be too divisive. Hispanics are not gonna be divisive at all. Lightfoot, she had a chance to shine, and she didn't shine. I'm not saying she was bad, but I just don't think she shined like we all expected her to. My name is Earl Winfrey. This is IntellectualRadio.com. That's just my take on the males race. I know I sound a little crazy, but you know what? That's just me. Just me.